Good morning, 7F. How are you going? Did you have a restful holiday? Hopefully you've slept in, ate a lot of food, play some games, watch your favorite TV shows, or even video call your friends. Whatever you did, hope you had fun in the holidays, and welcome back to term 2. So this term we're going to start off by finishing off our measurement chapter, and then we're going to move on with number and patterns. So today's lesson we're going to look at mass and temperature. So let's write our title. Mass and temperature. Right, so mass is for us to measure how heavy an object is. So common units of mass which we apply in our everyday life are, so units of mass are milligrams, so little m, little g, excuse me, and then we have grams, g, and then we have kilograms, kg, and then we have t for tons. So T represent tons, kg represents kilograms, G represents grams, and mg represents milligrams. So for example, milligrams would be the mass of your hair, grams would be the mass of your Apple Pencil, your dog or even you would be measured in kilograms, how heavy you are, and a car or a truck or a bus would be measured in tons. So how do we convert the units between milligrams, grams, kilograms, and tons? Well, we use our little caterpillar diagram. So start off with your smallest unit, which is mg. Then you write them in ascending order, kg, and lastly tons. Your arrow goes up on the right, arrow goes down to the left. Now D comes before M alphabetically, so divide on top, multiply on bottom. Divide on top, multiply on bottom. D comes before M, divide on top, multiply on the bottom. Now the numbers are very straightforward because everything is 1000. There's 1000 milligrams in a gram. There are 1000 grams in a kilogram, and there are 1000 kilograms in a ton. So everything you multiply or divide by is just 1000. Yes, there are other units of mass. You measure something really small in science, you can have micrograms or but just these four are the common units of mass which we would use in our normal everyday lives. Fun fact, 1 liter of water is approximately 1 kilogram of mass. So that's how heavy 1 liter of water weighs. So the other part of our title today is temperature. So temperature is measuring how hot or cold something is. The unit that we Australians use for temperature is degrees Celsius. So units of temperature that we use as in Australia is degrees, a little circle on the top left, C for Celsius. So this represents degrees Celsius. So yes, there are other units of temperature. So for example, you might have heard of Fahrenheit, so degrees Fahrenheit, which is used in the United States. So Fahrenheit. So that's in the US system, which we don't use in Australia. If you do decide to study senior chemistry in year 11 and 12 as science, then there's also another measure of temperature called Kelvin, K for Kelvin, which is something scientists use. Other fun facts you might want to, or you know already from science, the freezing point of water is at 0 degrees. So if you lower the temperature to 0 degrees, then water freezes. On the other hand, the boiling point of water, at the point at which water starts to evaporate and turn to gas form, which hopefully you know from science already, is 100 degrees to boil water.